So this is Shibashi, Tai Chi and Qigong, 18 moves. We're on the number 14, so we've got 5 more to do. I just want to tell you that we're going to make a fist, yeah? You imagine you've got like something precious in the palm of your hand that you don't want to break, and you one finger at a time, so little finger, next finger, and you imagine you're protecting that precious item in the palm of your hand. So basically, I'm hoping you'll be able to see through your hands. Now this fist is called a Yin Yang Fist. So there's softness inside and there's hardness on the outside, okay? This is the big eye, this is a phoenix head, yeah? Snake venom. So this is the big eye, here's the knuckles, that's the little eye, and that's the heel of the hand. So on charging fists, number 14, you draw the little eyes in towards your hips or your waist, wherever you're comfortable. So you can be down by your hips, or you can bring it up higher, which is a bit harder on your shoulder blades, up towards your waist, but be comfortable. Breathe in, legs are straight, weight towards the heels, breathing in, and then when you breathe out, sit on the thighs, release your left hand, and it turns in front of your body. Breathing in, stand up tall, and you draw the hand back into position. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. So we don't never lock the joints. So locking the joints, I don't say never lock the joints, but we don't lock the joints. Because when I lock the joints, you can see my shoulders not square. They're now pointing to this corner.
Yeah.
So as you breathe out, keep the shoulders square. So as soon as they start turning, you're overextending. Okay? So breathing in, remember, coming back to neutral. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. So there's a turning of the forearm on the wrist. So it's like a spiral, a corkscrew. So the hand turns. Good. Do one more each side. Breathing in, breathing out to express. Breathing in, breathing out to express. So breathing in, that's the last one. Breathing in, soften the hands, breathe out. Release the tension in the hands, have a little shake. Good. So that's number 14. So the next one is Flying Wild Goose. So from here, from this position, usually breathe in. The back of the hands can touch if you can touch them. And then here, relax your shoulders, elbows, wrists, sit on the thighs, hands come down. And then shoulders open, elbows open, wrists open, stand up tall, hands come up. Back of the hands can touch. And then relax your shoulders. Scapula, shoulders, elbows, wrists, hands come down. Breathing out. So from here, lift off the thighs, the back straightens, the breath comes in. Touch the back of the hands. Soften, relax shoulders to look forward. Relax your shoulders, elbows, wrists and hands. Back straight, breathing out. Breathing in, lift off the thighs, back straightens, breathing in. You can look up. Here, relax your shoulders to look forward with the head. Relax your shoulders, elbows and wrists, and the hands come down. So if that's hard, you can breathe in, that's enough. If the hands just want to be at head height, that's completely fine. So often there's no rule for me in the sense of if that hurts, just go to where it's comfortable. We don't want to be in pain. So breathing in, lift off the thighs, the back straightens, we can look up, touch the back of the hands, then soften the shoulders to look forward, and then shoulders, elbows, wrists, hands come down. Yeah. Breathing in. This could be the last one. Okay, so from here, turn the hands, they come to the sides, lift off the thighs, bring the weight towards the heels, and just soften, a little shake. So that's number 15. 3 more. So spinning wheel. So from this position, hands in front of you, we're going to shift to your right leg, hands come up, they turn so the palms are facing out. At the centre, you're in the middle, then you've got to shift your weight to your left leg, still the palms are facing out, then you've got to turn the hands, now the backs of the hands are facing forward. So you transition into your right leg, hands come up, can't go any further, so I need to turn the hands so the palms are out, and then continue coming up. So see if you can make that smooth, so the transition. It's a big stretching. I'm going to go change direction in a minute, let's do one more to confirm the direction that you remember you're doing. So we're moving in this direction. We're going to change direction, so don't go all the way up, go the other way. So from here, you have to turn the hands, remember? Lift your ribs up, stand up tall, and then sit on the thigh. And then we're on the right thigh, so you have to transition to the left thigh, then you lift off the thigh, turn the hands, then you go into double weighted, 50-50, and then you shift your right thigh to sit on the thigh to allow the hands to come down, relaxed, okay? So the head stays in the framework of your thighs, so from left thigh to right thigh, and then you soften, sit. So spinning wheel. And another image is to imagine you're in front of a glass panel, and you're trying to touch the palms, then the backs of the hands touch the glass panel, or flat wall, wooden panel, whatever you want to use, okay? So keep the heels on the ground, flat-footed, keep the root, don't want to pull the tree up if it's growing, reconnecting to the earth. So the last one, so stand up tall, soften, that's the last one. So from here, you come through the centre, over to your left thigh, then come back to your right thigh and back to the centre, stand up tall and just find your centre. So you can lean back a little, toes might come up, lean forward, not too much, the heels might come up, we're just feeling a bit light, come back to your centre, shift over to your left thigh and right thigh and just find that centre ground, okay? And then put your hands on your lower energy centre and just feel, you know, allow everything to settle. Like when you throw a rock in a pond or a pool or a cup, the pebble or the stone or the rock, the boulder, that's the action, and the ripple is the reaction from the action. So when you've been doing exercise, we bring everything down to the centre to allow everything to settle down, to calm down. When you're ready, you can soften, loosen, release the hands, ready for the next exercise. So bouncing ball, number 17, and then calming chi. So number 17, bouncing ball. I generally bring my leg a little bit closer than shoulder width, so they're closer. That means we're going to be lifting up the opposite knee and hand. So if the legs are closer, my head...
You should make a separate...
No?
No?
Nearly done, it's got 2 more.
Okay, it's run about time then.
Okay.
But I can upload it. Okay.
Right. So basically, feet a bit closer. So from here, shift to your right leg. Yeah. Allow your right hand to come up, and that brings up the left knee. Put the foot down, transition into your left leg. Your left hand brings up the right knee. Bouncing ball. Okay. So there's loads of variations, but if the legs are not too far apart, you can put the leg down quite comfortably, transition into that leg to bring your opposite leg up to your hand, okay? It's a bouncing ball. Okay. So this balances left and right brain hemispheres. Coordination, because you're using one side of the upper body and the other side of the lower body. So the brain's got to coordinate both of them actions, hand and leg, yeah? Okay, so last one. Bloody hell, nearly off my balance. So just allow it just to settle. So the last one, number 18, is calming the chi. So we want to kind of bring together all of the last 17 moves and bring it down into our centre. So from this position, weight towards the heels, we gather up from the sides. So you're gathering up yin energy, earth energy, connecting to yang energy, and then you relax your shoulders to look forward. The shoulders relax, the elbows relax, the hands come down. And you stand up tall. So from here, sit on the thighs, lift off the thighs, allow the hands to come up. So the legs are straight, weight towards the heels, breathing in, connecting to yin and yang, and allowing everything to settle. All what we've gathered, all what we've tapped into, you're just bringing it back into the body. So connecting to Mother Earth, yin, connecting to yang, Father Sky, heaven, stars, and you're drawing it and you're breathing it, and moving it through the body. All the positives. So one more. So sit on the thighs, lift off the thighs, hands come up, connecting yin and yang. Soften, relax shoulders to look forward, relax your shoulders, elbows, wrists, and allow the hands to come down the centre of the body. The other option, instead of coming out to the sides, is you gather up in front of you. And then you bring the hands down the centre. So instead of coming up to the sides, you can calming chi, breathing in. And then when you're ready to finish, do one more. Back straight, stand up tall. Create some little spaces in between each vertebrae. Relax, soften, take the tension out. And then when you're ready, for ladies, right hand on first, left on top. First knuckles line up. That means the lao gong in the palms are over the top of each other. And your palms are over your lower energy centre. So in this position, just allow everything to settle, everything to quieten down. When you're ready, release the hands. Shift into one leg. I'm going to shift into the right side, your right side. Put the mind in the negative leg, the left side. Imagine you've got a bit of chewing gum or a walnut or something, a nut, and you want to crack it. So crack it with your left heel and then step forward to break the root.